Donald Trump has launched a meme coin, but what does this mean for altcoins? Because right now, basically every single altcoin except for Solana is down right now and in the red. And when I see all this red, I see a lot of opportunity, and just check out that Trump pump, up 566% so far. To me, the opportunity is going to be buying a solid project with an additional Trump connection, and that's going to be Charles Hoskinson and Cardano.
During a presidential transition, many discussions are happening. It's very clear that I'm going to be involved in some capacity influencing policy in the United States.
What kind of capacity we're looking at, I'm not sure, but there is going to be a Trump 24-person council, and I feel like Charles Hoskinson, a high likelihood, if he's not at least on the 24-person council, he's going to have some input on who they do select. Very bullish for Cardano. Man, I need to upgrade my background like Hoskinson. I just moved my whole desk, my whole setup, so give me a little bit. I'm going to have this looking a little bit better behind me. And so let's look at the Cardano chart. Now, this is the Cardano on the weekly time frame, and when you look at last cycle, you look at this cycle, you see a little bit of similarity. So when we got into the range, we hit once, hit twice, hit a third time, and then the third time we hit when we burst through, it was January of a post-halving year. You look, we got into the range, we hit once, we hit twice, and then we hit a third time, and right now we are in January of a post-halving year, so we're hoping that this replicates and then Cardano breaks out in some time in the near future. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is the RSI on the daily time frame. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index, and the Relative Strength Index is showing some similarities last cycle compared to this cycle. So when we hit the top of the range compared to when we hit the second top of the range, we created a little bit of a gap where Cardano needed to cool down a little bit before alt season truly started, and you see a 314-day gap. That's about 10 months. You fast forward to this cycle, you see 341 days, and that's at about an 11th month gap. So we went from a 10-month gap to an 11-month gap, and then we knocked on the top of the range, broke through. And so we're hoping to get this RSI back into overbought territory, which doesn't necessarily mean overbought, just means there's a lot of strength in this asset, and then that will be the fuel for the fire to get Cardano to go to the next level. Now, there's going to be a lot of opportunity, I think, in the Cardano ecosystem as well. So let's go over two AI plays. These are both going to be AI infrastructure plays, and the second one I'm super bullish on just because they are working with so many different projects, so many different communities. First one I'm looking at, I want to cover because Charles Hoskinson tweeted at them last night. That's Talos Agent, but we're going to talk about the infrastructure play behind Talos Agent. Because Talos Agent, seeing some pretty good, support at this level, so you might be able to get a little bit of a cheaper entry here potentially. Does look like it's maybe coming down as we speak. And you can see here, found resistance, found support. Keep an eye out on that one. But there's a play on top of Talos that I want to talk about. So the dev, this guy right here, he's the CEO and founder of FluxPoint Studios. FluxPoint Studios has its own coin, and that is Shard. And it looks like, according to the Discord here in these communities, there's going to be a token merger. Talos and Shard will become one. I don't know how that's going to work. Still waiting on some details. But Talos has an 8 million ADA market cap. Shard has a 1 million market cap. So I'm a little bit more bullish on the project that's a little bit cheaper. And so Shard is going to be the infrastructure play. Now let's go to the project that I am most bullish on in a long time. Super excited about this, and that is FarmRoll. FarmRoll is doing a whole lot of cool stuff, and they're an AI infrastructure play as well. And their AIs have been leveling up lately. If you go to the website, you can see the different AI agents that they've been creating, that they've been working with. And we're going to go over a few of those in a little bit. But I want to talk about how they just leveled up their bot. So this was the list of the AI agents that they've been launching. They started with Glitch. This was the first AI agent. Then they had a roasting bot. That's the PP one. The Trump AI. Obviously, with Trump in the news and the Trump meme coin, you can see an insane candle. I think it's that hourly candle right there. Huge pump, about doubled in a matter of minutes right there. The communities are also getting behind this. Snake community. They have made a AI snake. And I'm not sure who is behind this. I believe it's just a snake community member, maybe a snake whale. We're seeing the same thing with the Omen DAO. So the Omen team, the Omen community, also getting behind these FarmRoll AI agents. They created one. This is what I want to talk about, the latest upgrade. Omen DAO Treasury. They created an AI agent, and this is the upgrade I wanted to mention, bridging blockchains and fueling the treasury with real-time trading strategies, saying it's evolving with each trade, getting smarter, learning how to trade better and better. So these agents, they've gone from just having text to having text and images, and now they're actually employing trading strategies. FarmRoll is the ecosystem behind all of this infrastructure. And so what is going on with the token? If you want the token, well, the token is coming out soon. It's going to be the 3rd of February. Very, very bullish. Make sure this is on your radar. It is the Roll token. And they also have this other thing that they're pumping right now, getting a lot of people into this ecosystem. With the public sale approaching, they just released this program where they rewarding the loyal holders. If you apply for the rewards program, you secure role for your community. So if you're a AI project, you're a strong just Cardano altcoin, World Mobile, Iagon, if you're a meme coin, if you're an NFT collection, these people can reach out to Roll and then onboard their community, and then they get to participate in the token, probably some sort of airdrop situation. So super, super cool, super, super bullish on Roll. Keep an eye out on this. It seems like all the AI agents, they keep upgrading what this AI agent bot can do. So if you want to make a bot, go check out FarmRoll. If you want to see a hot token, keep it on your radar. It's coming out the 3rd. I'm going to be a day one accumulator. That's 100%. I'm DZ. That's all I got.